Hi everybody, my name is Tyler Verhoff and I'm going to be presenting Module 1 for my EDL 852 class, and we're going to be focusing on vision and mission statements today. So I'm from Northwest Ohio. I'm single and I'm the oldest of four siblings. I'm a coach, educator, brother, athlete, and leader. I got my undergraduate degree in physical education from Bowling Green State University. I am in my fifth year of teaching professionally. Kind of about my background and teaching experience, I started my teaching career off in the inner city of Columbus, Ohio, where I taught K through 8 physical education. Was a great experience, and after that kind of transitioned into special needs adapted physical education. I was at County Board of Developmental Disabilities for 3 years, and I was director of Special Olympics and kind of the head PE department there, and worked a lot in physical therapy and rehabilitation with some students. I then transitioned last year, and in my second year teaching at Palm Springs North here in Miami, where I teach grades 2 through 5 PE. I am a fitness freak. I love food and nutrition, and am into everything that's natural. I love to cook. I'm a huge coffee snob, and of course, I love my sports, being a physical education teacher. So a little about my school and the demographics that surround it. So I'm in the northwest corner of Miami-Dade County, in a suburb called Hialeah. There is about 1,000 students at a given point in time, but 1,032 is our total enrollment. Our student-to-teacher ratio is 16 to 1. Our school is not very diverse, about 95% Hispanic, 4.2% African American, about 1% white. So the work environment and school culture is very fast-paced, kind of like the traffic in Miami, but it's very quick. Everybody's always on time, getting to everything. It's a very strict-paced school. It's very positive though, and upbeat. Very passionate teachers. All teachers are had to have a good amount of experience before attending this school. There's also multiple administrators that I think we have 5 administrators on campus, and there are multiple buildings on campus as well. So you can see that the students kind of have a little bit of freedom, and that can get chaotic, but I also think it's good for them in a way. So that's kind of an overview of the school culture and work environment. Excuse me. So kind of to the focus, what is the school vision statement? So it is how other people would describe your school. So I kind of like to think of it as your highest expectation for your school, what you want to see your school do, what you want to hit. And it's kind of, I think of it also as like a sales pitch when new parents come into school, and you're gonna preach this vision statement, and you're going to try to sell it and make it a part of the people's and students' lives. So it just kind of focuses on the big picture and puts the students first, and kind of points out your school's highest objectives and values. And without a vision, the people would perish. And I truly believe that, and I'm kind of going to go into that into the next slide. So on the adverse part of that, what is a mission statement? As defined by The education reform is a public declaration that schools or other educational organizations use to describe their founding purpose and major organizational commitments, what they do and why they do it. And I like to think of the mission statement as kind of like a map. If you don't have a map, this day and age, you don't know where you're going. So I like to kind of think of this as the overall map for the school and for the vision. So the steps that you need to take. And here are the 5 keys to the effective school mission. You're academically focused, clear, thought out objectives, displayed clearly, and they present in the classroom, and they're academically modeled. So what is the role and importance of the mission and vision statement? So I kind of touched base on that. So school vision and mission statements are like roadmaps for teachers and for the students to successfully achieve their objectives and goals every day. They hold people accountable, they motivate others, and it brings everyone in the school together and kind of creates camaraderie and school union. And it's something that everybody can hang their hat on and believe in. So how do school mission and vision statements work together? As a vision statement refers to end or a broad goal, something that you're going to achieve, whereas in a mission statement, steps are outlined to achieve a goal. They they go hand in hand, and they outline schools' values and objectives. They both kind of need to exist together to show their community exactly what their values and beliefs are. What are the processes for collaboratively developing a mission and vision statement? So there's 4 key processes that we researched, and one was casting the vision, 2 implementing the vision, communicating and branding the vision, and then sustaining the vision. So we're going to kind of go in depth into all 4 of these key processes. So we'll start with casting the vision. So the first thing you kind of want to do is kind of get an idea of the people in your school, your staff members, your community. You want to get their information and opinions from community members as well, and especially stakeholders. Know their values and kind of understand what they would want in the vision. And a good way to do this is to survey people. We do a lot of Survey Monkeys at every school I've been to, and like maybe making like a Facebook poll, kind of like make it democratic where you can vote. So, see what they want, and then kind of combine that with what you want to achieve. Second, you need to collaborate. The leadership team at school, you draft this vision statement off of all the data that you've collected. Kind of put it together. I like to imagine a committee working on this as a leadership team. So then you have to present. So leaders present the draft to the staff in order for the discussion and revision. And then after you kind of revise and really show what you want to state as your vision, you unveil it to the school and the stakeholders. So implementing the vision, you can connect with stakeholders via events, fundraisers, dinners, etc. Kind of want to develop that relationship, and those things kind of help you get to build your relationship with those people better. So I think that's incredibly important in the social aspects of things. And then you want to assess the school and community needs. What is attractive to the area? I think that it just varies from each place to place. I know growing up, we had a big passion for academic success and success for sports. That was in our vision statement growing up in high school, and I only know that because it was kind of brought up all the time. Embed and living the school vision statement. Teachers and actions speak volumes when you live your vision every day. So you kind of want a lot of staff members to kind of be the face of the vision and preach it and live it to the students every day. I think that's incredibly important, and you get a lot of students to buy in when this happens. So communicating and branding the vision. You want to, just as I previously stated, you want to make it like a personal promise every day. Like you come to school and you live for this vision and for the school, for the students, and you had different people within the building doing different roles in connection to this, and then you deliver on that experience every day. You create your lessons around it. You create events during the school year, and you're seeing how the students behave, and it kind of helps you kind of create and continue to work towards that vision. And you really truly have to believe that and embody what it is and communicate that. So, and then sustaining it. So over a long period of time, we want to drill the vision into everyone's heads with communication strategies so objectives can be measured. So constantly just always reminding students of the vision and the values and the steps that you need to take every day to live that vision. And when you see success from the benchmarks and the steps in your product, you want to reinforce the students and celebrate them on really achieving what they are there to do every day. And of course, hire people in which you think can be the best fit for sustaining the division. Here are some characteristics of well-written mission statements: clear, concise, inspiring, descriptive, specific, attainable, and relevant. Common problems include not being motivational, not being clearly laid out, stakeholders aren't interested, and it may be unclear or unworthy. Before this class, I did not really know the difference between mission and vision statements. I could not have told you what my vision and mission statements were at my previous schools. I wish I would have known, because I feel like I would have been more connected to the students and administration. And I don't, and I now know the importance of the strong mission and vision statements. So at Palm Springs North Elementary, the school aims to prepare students for the 21st century by providing a positive, productive, and safe learning environment that focuses on individual differences while infusing the daily use of rigor, technology, and real-world problem solving. So I like that we have it that students are focused and we're motivated, and it covers technology and in the real world today, and it kind of really sums up what our school is. However, I would like to make the objectives more clear, and it's kind of complicated for students to understand, so less words and focus more on the community, I think, would be improvements that we can do. The mission statement of my school puts students first and clearly states how they will succeed in the future. It inspires students to work hard, and they will have a successful future. The mission statement provides hope for all as well as a community. In reflection, the relevance of this assignment was to help me understand, and it did. The mission and vision statement is to everyone in the school and affects the way in which I can positively function in school. And in the future, when I'm an administrator, I will reflect and dissect and really plan out the steps thoroughly in the mission statement to create a powerful vision statement, because I believe when you have a powerful vision statement, you are going to succeed all expectations, and that behavior is kind of contagious as a leader.